What's up, guys? Jeremy Conn here. It's a Lowdown. It's all brought to you by Pickdawgz. Please smash that like button. Click the subscribe button as well. And if you want to find out more about my concrete inner circle, just text inner circle to the number that you see there. It's for larger wagers. If you like making big bets, I have a rated system over there. Been doing really well with all the plays. Past 2 days haven't been my days. And even with that being said, it's still been a really, really good week. Yesterday, yesterday, what a bitch in some of those games. I had the over in the Florida Atlantic ECU game. It was 42-3 at half, and it finished 42-3. I had Auburn tie ball game, 3.5 minutes left. Alabama drives down for a touchdown. Of course, I had them getting 5.5, so I lost that. What other games did I lose? I hit on Miami. I hit on a couple of plays, but again, overall, I say this all the time. I always look at my top plays and the ones I feel the strongest about and kind of judge on how things have gone. The worst one I didn't even bring up was Kentucky. God, Kentucky just didn't even show up. They got their asses handed. That was a belt-to-ass game like no other game I've seen. And then I had Washington, who, it's still kind of a pisser for me because they were covering. There was about 8 minutes left to go in the fourth. They gave up a touchdown. You got 8 minutes to score there, so I can't honestly complain about that game. But again, it turned into a 50-50 game. But it's just frustrating. Yesterday, when we look at some of the plays that I had, we kind of talked about Arkansas, no bueno. California, they covered. The over in the Milwaukee-Akron game hit. Canucks Kings, no. The Wolves game. I didn't even get to talk about this. Oh, my God. FU basketball, FU NBA. Wolves game, they're up 6, get fouled with 4 seconds left to go. Dante DiVincenzo goes to the free throw line, hits the first one, so the Wolves are giving 7. He misses the second one, and I'm like, all right, well, here comes the push. It's unbelievable. He missed a free throw. I can't catch a break. Couldn't catch a break yesterday. And then they throw the ball down the court, and someone hits a 3 at the buzzer. But, that was kind of my day yesterday. So it's like compartmentalizing, moving that day out of my thoughts and then focusing on today, which I do like. It is an ugly day in the NFL where I think there are a lot of tough buttons to push on Sunday. Just to let you guys know what I was on, my best bet was the Browns. I liked them as soon as I saw the line and when I heard the weather was going to be bad. I don't like betting on Shedeur Sanders. I'm not a believer in him. I do think this is more about the running game and defense, and I think the best unit on that field would be Cleveland's defense, and I think they're the ones that help cover the spread, maybe even win it. So that's where I was at. I was on the Jets. I like them as outright underdogs. I like Seattle and Minnesota under. My favorite total was Las Vegas and LA Chargers under 40.5. We were on Brock Bowers under receptions. We talked about that yesterday. I am taking the Commanders plus the points in the night game. I did end up making the Steelers a play, albeit a small play, and I liked Houston plus the points. My anytime TDs, Devin Achane, JSN, Troy Franklin, the wide receiver from Denver, Kamani Vidal, the running back for the Chargers, Nico Collins, and I did like Trey McBride, but it's hard not to like him in any given week. We were on the Cornell over, the Ottawa Dallas under, and then I took the Spurs and Wolves to go over the 234. So all my plays for the day, and you guys know how Sundays work. I'm going to dive into the only game we have to talk about, which is Monday Night Football, and then I'll run through what my algorithm's spitting out for prop plays. I'll give out a couple of prop plays. I've got 4, actually I have 5 written down. One of them I did not have in doing my research and putting everything together. I just went to FanDuel. I didn't check any other places because it was, honestly, I like the prop bet, but it wasn't important for me to go chase. But I'll tell you what that is when we get to it because I'm on the under yardage and under rush attempts for somebody in that game. But looking at how we've done the Monday podcast, I do come back in the morning, write everything down that I say as far as what the algorithm's spitting out, so you don't have to sit here and write everything down by hand. Now, where else did I want to go with this? Like yesterday, just watching some of the things that happened. The NFL today is going to be interesting or on Sunday because we have a lot of what I like to call vomit plays where you're clicking the button on a bad team. It's like if you look at the games that we have, do you care about the Dolphins and the Saints? Nope. I like Devin Achane to score a touchdown. He's my number one running back play on the day. But that game sucks. Jacksonville and Tennessee. Tennessee coming off a bye, but do you think they even care about winning? Do they want to get another W? I don't know. I don't know what some of these. We're getting to the point of the season where you're looking at teams going, what's their motivation? And I know it sucks to question that with some people. Like, what's the team's motivation? What's the front office's motivation? Because taking underdogs that don't want to win can lead to bad stuff happening all the time. Like there's certain things you can look at the end of the season. And so far, so good. The NFL season's been kind to me, even with my 1-3 on Thursday and Friday. And even though I don't even know if I talked about another winning day with prop bets yesterday, it was only 2-1, but I'll take it after an 8-2. I'm sorry, a 6-2 Friday and what did I have? We gave out 15 prop plays for the NFL, and we went 11-4 on that day. Yeah, so like I said, it's just been an overall nice week. Gave out some prop plays yesterday for today, but I say for today. Today, I'm recording this on Sunday. I do this all the time, and it drives me insane. It's probably got to drive you guys nuts as well. But yeah, when you're looking at these games, you're talking about taking inferior teams in your mind where you think you're getting value in the spot, if that makes sense for anyone. I hope it does. But I'll get away from this. This is going to be a short podcast. There's no other way around it once we start talking about everything. But let's get into it. It's the Giants at the New England Patriots. Kind of surprised that New England's only a 6.5-point favorite. Jackson Dart is coming back. I will have a play for you with him. The total is 46.5. Let me just run through what the algorithm's spitting out. Drake May, 240 yards, 1.87 TDs, and 28 rush yards. Jackson Dart, 204 passing yards, 1.35 TD, 33 rushing yards. Travion Henderson, 66 rush yards, 2.9 receptions for 22 yards. Tyrone Tracy. Oh, man. Talking is tough sometimes. 52 rush yards, 2.8 receptions for 22 yards. And here we get to the wide receivers. Reception first, yardage second. Wan'Dale Robinson, 5.8 for 61. Darius Slayton, 2.5 for 33. Theo Johnson, 3.6 for 38. Diggs, 4.4 receptions for 54 yards. Hollins, 2.8 for 39. Booty, 2.3 for 37. Did he say Booty? Yeah, he did. And Henry, 3.7, 43. Booty, again, 2.3 for 37. I know I'm talking over myself and just throwing stupid shit in there. So one of the things I noticed with this game and just talking about the prop plays, I think I'm going to be on the under in this spot. I don't like the game, and when all's said and done, I may end up taking the points with the Giants, and I don't even feel good about that, to be honest, right now. I have more time to dive into the game, but like kind of first look and just looking at some stuff before I run some of the algorithms, that's where I'm leaning, is towards the under in this game for the play. But let's get into the prop plays and some of the things I've seen, and I will have these posted with the Monday night game once I make my final decision where I'm going. So the model has Jackson Dart at like 0.84 to throw an interception. Once we get closer to that one number, looking at the situation as the team an underdog, then I'm always going to take to throw an interception. So I like Jackson Dart to throw a pick. Yes, that's plus 110 right now, right? Yep, plus 110. You might find it fluctuated in some places. But as I'm giving it out today, I just double-checked it on either DraftKings or FanDuel. No, it was FanDuel because, again, now I'm remembering because I couldn't find the one prop that I'll bring up here in a second because I'm going to give out 4 props. The only difference is I'm only going to have one posted as my free play, but you guys will know all these are plays for me from watching it. So my free play is going to be Jackson Dart to throw a pick. Here's the other ones that I really like. I like Tyrone Tracy under 18.5 receiving yards. I've seen some 17.5s out there. You can shop around. I still like it at 17.5. I like Wan'Dale Robinson under 5.5 receptions at minus 120. I know what everybody's going to think. Oh, Jackson Dart's back. He's going to throw the ball to Wan'Dale Robinson all the time, and that may be the case. He is going to get number 1 receiver treatment, which is why I think the ball goes to Theo Johnson and some other guys a little bit more. I stayed away from those plays. My algorithm did like Theo Johnson to go under receptions, but I'm not going to sit here and play everyone under receptions. It's not like he's just going to throw to backup running backs and things like that. So I do like Wan'Dale to go under the 5.5. It's juiced to the under at minus 120. And the one I am betting and the one I didn't find, Ramondre Stevenson under 24.5 rushing yards, minus 115. The thing that I really liked was under rush attempts. I'm sorry. Here we go. Ramondre Stevenson under 24.5 rush yards. He was under 7.5 rush attempts. I kind of wrote this kind of goofy. I did not find his rush attempts. I really like that spot. I think he gets 5 or 6 carries in the game, so getting it at 7.5, I'll take my chances with it if you find it. Would be a top one for me. So that's 5 prop plays. Again, Stevenson under rushes, if you can find it. Under rush attempts. I always get the hiccups on the. I swear to God, I don't get the hiccups any other time of the day. Just when I'm doing this show. Under rush attempts, again, if you can find it. Ramondre Stevenson under rush yards. Wan'Dale Robinson under receptions. Jackson Dart to throw a pick. Tyrone Tracy under 18.5 rush yards. Just looking at the props and looking what the game theory and game flow should tell me is that I do think this is an underplay. I mean, all my props correlate with it. Pretty sure I'm going to hammer the under on Monday night. So there you go. That's everything for me. Hey, you got all the props that are going to come along with it and a freemium with that as well. Again, guys, appreciate you watching this. December 1st, man, we're here. It's Jesus Christ, this year flew by. Been a fun time, though. Like, there's been a lot of good spots in the NFL and good things that have happened. Even with the Friday and Saturday, it didn't go my way. And even then, it wasn't the worst day in the world, but I hated the way my top 5 plays went. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to step out. I come back in the morning. I post the results of the algorithm. That'll be posted in the bottom. You guys can do with that what you want. Gave you my prop plays, the under for New England in that game. So appreciate you guys. Make sure you check out the premium picks over at Pickdawgz. If you're into buying picks, there's a lot of great handicappers over there. Not just patting myself on the back for some of the good weeks. You can see who's hot now, who's been hot over a week, a month, what sport has the hottest handicappers. I was hoping to be at the top of that list for NFL, and I'm going to have an epic day today to get up top. I think I'm still 3rd on the NFL board, but at some point, I'll grab that top spot. At least I hope so. That's what we're working for, right? All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. I hope you win some cash. I'll see you tomorrow.